So after many months, I would say, I'm back here in New Delhi. I'm not sure if you remember, but my very first video actually started in this area, and we were exploring New Delhi, which is also sometimes called Lutyen's Delhi. And now I'm back, and we'll try to explore and experience new things. I do kind of have a plan for today. We plan to walk along the Kasturba Gandhi Marg, which was previously called Curzon Road on Lord Curzon. Our plan is to keep walking on Kasturba Gandhi Marg until there's no Kasturba Gandhi Marg. And when that happens, we would actually end up reaching India Gate, which we'll also explore in the latter part of this video or maybe the next few videos. But I think what's extremely important, especially in the case of this video, is not just focus on the destination, but also experience and focus on the journey. I know that sounds very poetic, but it's also very true in certain aspects of life. And for this walk, I think we'll get to enjoy more, or at least I will get to enjoy more, when I really slow down and focus on things such as this. This is where a human sets up his shop by the road, or her shop by the road, and this is how they close it down for the night. I'm not sure how many of you remember using these. These are of course what are called letter boxes. You would put your letters in this, and the postman would take those letters and send them to their destination. I think in today's world that is full of hyperstimulation and anxiety, it's so wonderful to just slow down and look at the leaves, look at the road, hear the sounds, feel the wind. This might just be a lemon tree by the Kasturba Gandhi Marg. This feels so wonderful, and I'm not sure if you're hearing those beautiful bird sounds as well. But yeah, these are the charms of an early morning in Delhi. Crossing our first intersection on the Kasturba Gandhi Marg, this circuitous road is called the Tolstoy Road. Grand abandoned house on the Kasturba Gandhi Marg. The urge to just buy it and renovate it is so intense right now. If I only had the money. These bungalows on the Kasturba Gandhi Marg, in fact this is true for the entire Lutyens, they're really expensive. So these houses would probably go for 150 crore, which would be like $15-20 million. So this is our second intersection on the Kasturba Gandhi Marg. And this walk has already calmed me down and slowed me down in a good way. And this intersection, as you can see, is with the Hailey Road. That's of course one more British name, as was very common for this area. Malcolm Hailey, that's the person this road was named after. He was a British governor in India, of course. So that bus sounds a little bit like an electric bus. I think it's probably electric. I did not notice that earlier. And I think there's been one significant omission from my video so far. I haven't told you what's behind the name of this road, Kasturba Gandhi Marg, because I assumed you would already know. Whisper to creatures who do not look like you about hope. Wow, that's an interesting quote on that board. Of course I'm reading. And that's the Max Müller Bhavan, the cultural place of Germany. So it's their cultural center here within New Delhi. And a lot of other countries also have their cultural centers in this area. I know there's the British Library close by, and there's also an American library and things like that. In fact, we'd crossed by the American library earlier. $15 million USD maybe, or maybe like 20 million. Yeah, this looks like a 150 crore bungalow right here on the Kasturba Gandhi Marg. This is the next intersection on the Kasturba Gandhi Marg, and this particular road is the Firozshah Road, as you can see there. And about Kasturba Gandhi Marg, the name of the road, so to most Indians it's almost obvious, because most Indians know that Kasturba Gandhi, she was the wife of Mahatma Gandhi, who was the famous freedom fighter from India. But yeah, I mean, for the ones who did not know, Kasturba Gandhi Marg is named after Gandhi's wife, who was Kasturba Gandhi. So the B.R. Mehta Lane, this is named after a former Gujarat Chief Minister. Gujarat, of course, is a state of India. But interestingly, before this was called Curzon Lane, and the Kasturba Gandhi Marg was called Curzon Road. So that sort of nomenclature or naming is particularly common here. You see the road and then the lane branching off the actual road. So this one used to be Curzon Lane on the Curzon Road. So we ended up taking a left turn on the Kasturba Gandhi Marg to get onto this road, which used to be called Canning Road. So I would imagine a lot of the students of history as well as history buffs, especially Indian history buffs, would know that Lord Canning was the first viceroy of India, which means he represented the crown here in India. These bird sounds on Canning Road, they're just so wonderful. So I think, as you already noticed in the previous visual, this road has a lot of Kerala things. There's of course the Kerala school, and I realized there's also a small lane which is called the Travancore Lane, which again is a place in Kerala. So yeah, that's what makes this place a little special, I guess. A lot of Kerala in here. This is so beautiful. An early morning walk in Delhi can sometimes clearly blow you away. So that's where we are directionally. Of course, as you know, we started this walk from Connaught Place along the Kasturba Gandhi Marg. And of course, we took a left on Kasturba Gandhi Marg to reach Canning Road and to find this tree. That's our Canning Road ironing man, and I feel we might just need another video to actually reach India Gate. And there you go. Canning Road is actually not called Canning Road anymore. It's called the Madhavrao Scindhia Marg. We've now taken a turn towards India Gate, and in the next few minutes we will reach India Gate, but I don't think that's gonna happen in this video because it's already a little too long, I believe. This road that we are now walking on, and which will eventually take us to India Gate, it's called Copernicus Marg, and wow, look at that. This still looks a bit like mini Kerala. But yeah, Copernicus Marg is a road dedicated to the famous Polish polymath and astronomer and mathematician Nicholas Copernicus. And right here on the Copernicus Marg, I think I will say my bye-byes. I'll catch you again very soon.